because I found something to read that might help a few people. Um, I find it quite pleasant for the collective out there. Love lives on. Death is the mother of beauty. From this Odyssey magazine. It's a local, I suppose, occult magazine. And this article is from, it's a short excerpt from Love in the Time of Impermanence by Matthew McKay, PhD, Park Street Press, printed with permission from the publisher Inner Traditions International, www.innertraditions.com. And you know my reading, so I hope I don't take too long. How you doing, gangster? Lord Martin. I've been listening to your 4-hour live speaking to Team Rose. I don't know why she has to have the separation. I don't know. But I thought, let's just change the vibe. Everybody, get your cup of tea, whatever you're drinking. This is by Matthew McKay. Everything we know and count on and love is impermanent. Hi, Toshi. That truth crashed down on me in 2008 on an early autumn day. That year, I learned that my 23-year-old son had died. Though Jordan was gone, though I could no longer hold him or hear his voice, my love for him remained a living thing. It nourished me and kept me going. It was a blanket that protected me from the emptiness and nihilism. I wondered at love's strength, its unwillingness to die with the body, its resilience in the face of every kind of change and loss in this world can throw us at us. And I wonder what love actually is, what it's made of. What do we mean? I questioned. When we say we love something, why do some does love die or disappear, while, or for others, even death has no dominion over their love? As a psychologist and couples therapist for more than 40 years, I have witnessed the death of love. Many times I have seen how emotional pain deadens the will and desire to express love, how it turns caring into anger and contempt. But I have also seen how we can learn to love in the face of monstrous pain and loss. I have learned how some keep love alive in the crushing maw of impermanence. This is me, off drugs. I thought I'd counter some of the vaginal insults from recently. Okay, let me just carry on back here. I'm sorry. Many times I have seen how emotional pain deadens and wills and the desires to express love, how it turns caring into anger and contempt. But I have also seen how we can learn to love in the face of monstrous pain and loss. I have learned how some keep love alive in the crushing maw of impermanence. That is the purpose of this book, to learn to know what love is and how to keep it, even though you hurt, even when things are taken, even as you walk daily in the shadow of uncertainty. Love in time of impermanence grew from years of seeking the exploration after Jordan's death. But it also came from our living relationship and from Jordan himself. I learned to talk to him in spirit. For more than a dozen years, I have channeled and learned from my son in the afterlife. The books Seeking Jordan and The Luminous Landscape of the Afterlife are distillations of hundreds of conversations between us. The book you are now reading is a collaboration. Jordan's words are offset in boxes and offer the wisdom of a soul who has lived many lives and who understands our fate of love and loss. Whatever changes, whatever is taken or lost, your love will live and be untouched. What love is? Love is the most important thing on earth. It's what all of us seek. We build our families as best we can on a foundation of love. Our most valued relationships have love at their core. Our communities, even our countries, are held together with love. And our connection to God and all the divine is often described as love itself. Yet, for all its power and certain centrality, love is hard to describe, much less define. The idea of love seems to at once too ephemeral to hold, but also too big to corral with language. And when we try to describe it, we are often forced into greeting card cliches because love is conflated with experiences of harmony, romance, sexual pleasure, and joy. Yet love is none of those things. At its root, love is just one thing. It is relationship itself. It is a connective tissue that binds us together, that creates oneness and belonging. It is the gravitational force that connects you to friends, colleagues, family. Blood and genetics don't connect families. A community, a land, and all there is, the divine. And love isn't the emotion or pleasure you take in those connections. Love is the connection itself. All of our core values, the things we hold dear, derive from love of self, of others, or of the divine. If you examine what truly matters to you, what your life is about, love is the force behind all of it. For example, all efforts at self-improvement, at self-growth and learning are motivated by love of self. Thanks for all the thumbs up. Everything you do to build and support your relationships is driven by love of others. The work you do and the people your work serves can be a reflection of love. Creativity is an act of love. The appreciation of beauty is an act of love. The great pleasures of the body, athletics, food, music, dance, sexual expression can all be acts of love. The spirituality and awareness that we belong to each other and to all is born from love. Did you see the 7-hour live I did with Radical Rose on panel? I'm watching the 4-hour one. I'm 1.5 hours through it. Visit the realm of Lord Dandy. Thank you. He had a cute laugh. I like making Lionel laugh. Yeah, the 4-hour one is the prelude. So what was the end? What did it get to? What happened, Martin? Tell me. Give me the synopsis, and then let's analyze it. Should I analyze it? I don't want to watch her, really. I'm just watching, so I'm stuck in, but you can hardly hear you speaking. She just tells you to shut up. She wants to hear her own voice speak. Gives me a spasm in my neck. We arrive in this world naked and alone, suffering amnesia for our place of origin. What starts to heal that aloneness is love. Love from and for our caregivers, a love of a place and familiar rooms and streets. Love is of proximate souls to whom we are drawn, love of experiences that brings us joy. The threads connecting us to everything outside of itself are made of this same quest for entanglement. Our survival in this difficult place depends on seeing and acting on love. Actually, the 7-hour one incorporates the 4-hour one. Yes, I thought so. Toshi will summarize it. Blah, 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 Lizzo, blah, Peggy, blah, Mission, blah, Mel, blah, 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 the end. I thought so. And there's fuck all voice codes. These are demon codes. It was Rose investigating. Yes, she's now the private investigator of her trolls. And you, I hear, got a background in private investigating too, Lord Martin. It was Rose investigating it all and me telling her what I think. Let's just say we don't agree. I was getting well done. And you don't offend her. That's what's amazing. But we are still getting along. Some other people are helping me with it, and I think Rosie's listening. Of course she is. She always is. She'll never admit it, though. So let me continue. In the same way, plants and heliotropics always moving towards the sun. We are a more tropic, oriented always towards attachment and love. This ametropic orientation reflects a basic law of quantum physics. Our world does not have a superability. Objects that have ever interacted forever entangled. What happens to one soul entangled by love affects the other forever, no matter how far apart in space or time they may be. So we are drawn toward each other by love, and once entanglement, remain so forever. This is the source of all connection. Love's opposite. Knowing the thing's opposite can illuminate the thing itself. If the essence of love is connecting, the opposite of love must be the severing of connection. Hate can't be the opposite of love because hate is a form of a relationship. There's a powerful but deep connection between those who hate one another. Selfishness is sometimes thought to be the opposite of love. But the focus on self doesn't block relationship. It merely distorts it into serving only the self. The true opposite of love is the silence of abandonment. The judgment that says, you are cast out. You are not one of us. It is any credo that separates people into good or bad, into tribes where you either belong or you are dangerous and foreign. It is any judgment and that dehumanizes and rejects. The room where we feel safe, no, the chat rooms where we feel safe are defined by the familiar, the faces we know. Everything outside seems dangerous. The people we don't know could do anything, say anything. We protect ourselves by deciding they are evil. But the mere thought that there is good and evil creates evil, because it is the means by which we separate ourselves from each other, reject the other, dehumanize the other. Separation, the delusion that we are not all one. It is what evil is made of. There is no them. There is no matrix. The room that seemed so small that it contained just a single life holds everyone. Any belief that separates and serves relationship takes us in the opposite direction from love. And any act that disconnects, that breaks the belonging between souls, sets our course away from love. So in love's opposite, we also see love's essence. It is the bond that holds us, that moves us toward the experience of being one. Christian Carpenter, the opposite of love is indifference. Is indifference that evil? Because I think Martin is indifferent, so he's indifferent to what Tim Rose says, but I think he still likes her or love, so I don't know. Maybe I'm judging. Maybe judgment is the opposite of love. The reach, anyway, good to see you here, Christian. Thank you for joining us. The reach of love. This is not a Bible book, hey? This is a cult book. This is the unknown. This is like almost voodoo. This is woo-woo channeling stuff. The reach of love, but it's written by a PhD psychologist. The reach of love. Because love is relationship, it isn't limited to the connection between souls. We can love objects and places as well as living beings. And that's what I want to tell you. It's fine. No, it's not fine. It's not fine just to be human. It's important for us to be human beings. That's what was said by the Archdiocese of New York on Mr. Friedman. I don't know if you watch Friedman. He's like a Russian CIA agent, and he interviews everyone on YouTube. And this Archdiocese explained that the most important thing that God wants you to do is to be you. Not just human, but human being. Okay. We can love objects and places, okay. The beautiful things that we come to love, whether it's light shimmering in the leaves of an aspen, or cascade pouring between shoulders of granite, or the polished carving of a monk bent in prayer, constitute our relationship to the world. They are physical expressions of the collective consciousness, to which we all belong, and all our love for them is a mere aspect of our love for all that is. Love can reach to include anything we can see, hear, and feel, because love is the energy from connecting the universe. Morning in America. Yes, he's in Tennessee. Christian Carpenter's in Tennessee, and Martin is in London. Well, England. Inner Earth, Middle Earth. Martin is an elf like me, too, I think. How love evolves. Love is both an orientation and a skill for each of us personally, and also for humankind. Over thousands of generations, we begin life as self-focused individuals. largely unaware of the experience of the other. Our own needs and distress are preeminent, but each relationship is a laboratory where we learn more about love. Over time, our sense of self expands to include others. What is good for them is good for us. Their pain becomes our pain. There is a growing sense of oneness among the souls we connect to, a feeling belonging, a sense of fates intertwined. Our orientation moves from the focus on me to the concerns of us. Age of Aquarius. Devon. I don't see any Devon. Love is also a skill that is forged in the heat of different and often competing needs, shown in the face of hurt and misunderstanding, and in the slow discovery of who the other really is. These needs are an opportunity to get better at turning love into action and tailoring our expressions of love to what another can feel and receive. In the same way, we personally grow more able to love. Our capacity to love evolves as a species. Early in the development of Homo sapiens, as with other primates, we were able to care for partners and children. This caring response could also extend to favored individuals in the clan. Over millennia, the ability to love and care began to extend outward to one's tribe, to groups sharing common rituals and beliefs, to the personification of God or gods, and more recently, the humanity as a whole. The history of love in our species has moved from caring for a few nearby individuals to a sense of expanding oneness. While many of us still experience limits to love, caring mostly for members of our tribe or church or nation, there are growing numbers around the world who feel a belonging and a caring for all. This is the trajectory of love for human. Our sense of oneness will continue to deepen and expand until it includes everything that is. Devon is the country I live in. Okay, yes, Devon. It's a shire, Devonshire, the shire where you're from. At least you're not from a holler. Christian Carpenter's from the hollers. My cheekiness get me into trouble. The four elements of love. No, I didn't. Yeah, the four elements of love. I'm nearly finished. Love is active, not passive. It is about what you do, not what you feel. And because love is enacted and therefore a choice, it is something under your control. It's something in your power to keep. Nothing can take love from you. Not loss, not rejection, not death, if you act on love every day. The apparent impermanence of love is an illusion created by the material world. The illusion dissolves every time you act with love. The feelings of love wax and wane. The motivation or desire to be loving waxes and wanes, but the intention to love can be a constant. It is a north star to navigate by. It is the basis for most decision making. It's what guides us through every moment of our every relationship. The four elements of love, or acts of love, are care, knowledge, compassion, and intention. Each element is a special way we manifest love in relationships. Together, they are the fabric that holds everything. And JD, you're famous too. The lady is in the house. Team Rose can't work out if you're a troll or if you just hate her. Care. This is the first element. At the heart of love is caring. The welfare of others we love is important. The fate of what we love matters. Caring means we are committed to what's best for each other. We are aware of their needs and react as if these needs are our own. It's as if our sense of self expands to include the loved ones, and whatever happens to them happens to us. Care is the opposite of wanting. When you want someone, their presence, their attention, their beauty, the focus is on your own needs. You are hungry. You are consuming what you love. Caring moves attention away from yourself. What matters is the other. The beauty of the beloved inspires respect, a reverence, a commitment to protect. Whether your love is for another soul, a beautiful object, or a place on earth, the commitment is the same, to care. I told her I don't hate her. Just don't like her actions. Yeah, we forgive the actions of people. We love them. We don't like what they do. We know you don't hate. Hate. Let's eliminate hate. Have a attitude of gratitude. Amen. Knowledge, the second element of love. The adage that love is blind cannot be more false. Love requires us to see, because if we don't know the other, that is it that we love. What is it that we love? Without knowledge, our love is for a fantasy, a projection. The beloved is our own creation, a made-up product of desire. Love is always active. Knowing what you love involves paying attention, like George Washington does to Miss Team Rose. God forbid anyone stop watching. Right. I just have to have a break sometimes. Okay? I've been doing this over 10 years, girl. Observing with interest and the hunger to understand. In the case of another soul, this means noticing how they feel, what they think and believe, how they respond across many situations and challenges, and what they care about. Such knowledge is gathered during the entire length of the relationship. This core activity of love, seeing and learning, never ends. Loving beautiful objects also involves active knowing. We study every detail of the object. We learn its history. We watch it change as it reflects different qualities of light. We take in what is unique, what sets it apart from every other object of beauty. Loving a place on earth requires the same process. We know it in every season, every time of day. We know it close up, as well as in a vista. We know it is by touch and sound. We know what harms and nourishes this place. We experience its beauty viscerally as a part of the fabric that makes us who we are. The third element of love, compassion. In a physical world, everything someday becomes damaged and changed by time and erosion by disease, by loss of function, by the endless collisions of cause and effect. Mountains wear away, lakes dry up or become saline. Deserts form where grass and trees once grew. Whole ecosystems change and die. Everything physical breaks down. The integrity of the original thing worn away and finally lost. Organisms with a nervous system suffer physical pain, and more complex beings suffer emotional pain as well. Love is not love without feeling joined by this fundamental of existence. How we hurt, how things wear away. The experience of change and loss, the aching sadness we experience at the damage breaking down, or loss of objects, the place we love causes pain for sentient beings and lies at the core of the physical experience. But it is also the source of our compassion for everything that feels. Compassion is knowing and feeling the pain, damage and loss that touches everything. It is an unavoidable part of caring. And the fourth element of love, intention. Intention is the force that turns love into action. It's what expands passive caring into caring behavior. It transforms passive knowledge of the beloved into an active guest to seek and understand. It turns compassion into the commitment to hold, to heal, and to repair. Intention is what makes love real in the world. It is the source of every act, every expression of love. The mother who cuddles and rocks her baby to sleep is turning caring into action. This is the intention of love. A partner who asks questions about how a beloved felt and reacted in the challenge moment is acting on the intention to know. Somehow, who listens to and validates a friend's distress is turning compassion into action. This too is the intention to love. While the feeling of love will come and go, while desire and engagement may change, the intention to love can become a constant that shapes and defines our relationships forever. In this, through intention, that love never dies. What connects us to everything is love. Each act of love deepens our belonging. Not just to one another, but to all. Each act of love strengthens our intention, our very ability to love. So it is the muscle of intention. It is, as it gets stronger, that makes love bloom in us. With each act of love, we grow more able to see, hear, and feel love. Instead of existing in random, isolated moments where its expression is always a surprise, love dwells in us. It becomes our arms that hold, our legs that carry, our voice that comforts. It becomes what we do and finally what we are. Struggling to choose love when everything inside around us clamors to choose relief is why we're here. What would love have you do? This is the question that matters. What would love have you do? The only choice that we come here to make is love. Love, 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 lovely, lovely, love. Matthew McKay, PhD, is a clinical psychologist, professor of psychology at the Wright Institute, founder of the Berkeley CBT Clinic, and the co-founder of the Bay Area Trauma Recovery Clinic, which serves low-income clients. He has authored and co-authored more than 40 books, including The Relaxations Stress Reduction Workbook, Seeking Jordan, and The Luminous Landscape of the Afterlife. The publisher of New Harbinger Publications. He lives in Berkeley, California. That's the end of my reading, my bad reading. I have to practice every day, a little bit of reading. That didn't take that long. It wasn't even an hour. She's still going on. No, well, I haven't even caught up with what I've got her on speed, not speed dial, on speed, understanding, some forgiveness and patience too. Why does the lady sleep? Maybe she's manic. It seems so sometimes. That's what she said about you, Mary Jane. She said she never sleeps. She's got a wrench in every fucking. She never sleeps, and she's got a wrench in every panel, except for Mel. She's not wrenched Mel. But I'm not allowed to play her. She forbade me to make anything about the doodah. Nothing, nada. No, it's not happening. Wrench me, wrench you, wrench us together forever. Mel has always been nice to me. Mel is nice. She's got an automatic love. Comes little hearts. They just pop out of her mouth. Boom, boom, boom. She's live now, but I don't know. Were you watching her? Weren't you watching her? Martin doesn't like Mel. I don't think. She kept popping up in my recommendation the other day. Mel or Team Rose? I can't play Team Rose. Team Rose will rip my heart out. She will, I'm telling you. There's Leanie, she's live. Sassy, oh, Leanie's live.
I think a lot of people nowadays are really scared because, how do they have time to love thy neighbor when
well, there's no rock.
All they are doing is...
You've been sleeping, I know. You do sleep sometimes.
They have so many people...
You disappear. You go off grid.
So hard. Like jobs have been...
Let's see what Leanie's talking about.
And jobs have been replaced with other things like computers and stuff like this, and people are struggling to find work, enough money,
Where's Leanie?
pays enough money to take care of their families. They're always work.
I am live again.
Oh, shut up.
I am restarting.
No.
Okay, and
No.
I'm gonna try something.
No.
All right.
No. Tea leaves. I don't talk to anyone behind the scenes. She goes off grid.
Angel Eyes.
Oh, my God.
My way.
Oh, who's
You
there?
guys, when he sings
King of the
that,
Boy
I
Tea.
leave the shower. What was it, Leanie?
What was it, lady?
Angel Eyes.
What was it, lady? Maggie from Liverpool. Lily Pudlian. She's a Lily Pudlian. Lily Pudlian.
All the love. There was-
I want to tell you what the love is there.
The Godfather. Oh, is that the Godfather? Okay.
Oh, we love you too.
Why aren't you here?
Trump, what about Trump?
Mary Jane, I used to see you there.
Mr. T, have you met RC? He's the godfather of our channel. RC, this is Mr. T. You guys make sure to sub up to Mr. T and check him out.
I just, yeah. Good to meet you, Mr. T.
He
Me
talks
too.
a lot of trash. He's funny as hell though, but he talks a lot of trash. I love him.
Scouse accent, dude. I know, I'm not very good.
Thank you. when you walk away.
Toshi, what do you think about Leanie?
Oh my God.
According to Toshi, what do you think about Maggie? Look, there's Maggie's face. I've never seen her come up.
Doesn't
Oh, oh my God. That's why you'll never see Leanie's face either. Who's the bottom left?
Look at
King Boy
Maggie's
T.
dream catcher.
Yeah, Maggie,
Did you
I
say
put
Boy
up the
T?
screen because I didn't know
King
if you
of Boy
wanted
T.
to, have your camera on or not. All right, I'm adding you back now.
You're everywhere.
Okay, I was trying to show you something. I thought to see the spider, and I couldn't see
The spider.
Because I put it slow. It was a piece of fork.
Okay. But I do go in and I push her thumbs up. She doesn't even she doesn't even recognize me. I don't even exist.
I had a brown recluse that bit me,
Oh.
and I never even knew it bit me. I reckon it was up in my pants, maybe in the closet.
Oh my God.
And it was horrible. I went to the doctor and he cut, my leg was swole up, the bottom of it bigger than
Oh,
the
this
top.
guy.
He cut a hole out of it, threw it away in the hospital. Ugh.
Yeah, that's too
Did you know burnt toast? Do you know burnt toast? She's very good, but she's too big. Like Mary Jane Doe knows burnt toast, I'm sure. She's always got strange beginnings.
Your sister. Your toast, buddy! You will know that Native Americans probably make the best ranch you will ever have in your entire existence.
Burnt toast.
Burnt toast.
So that burnt toast you're doing again, this fucking crowd now?
Why are these so hungry?
Male individuals in the room need to go get tomatoes.
Burnt toast, an Indian girl.
You're a toast, buddy!
They have a hearing Wednesday, and then they have another hearing where they convict her, and then yet another hearing.
Oh, the
for
troll community.
sentencing.
Okay.
There may be multiple hearings. I don't know how they do it there. I'm not exactly sure. I do know exactly, she is on bond. Yes, Raul, she is on bond, 20,000 bond. So, if they feel like that she has revoked her bond, it is my understanding that she will go to jail like right away. But it all depends on how they do it there. And I don't know, I don't live there, so.
What is the troll
people that
community
do
though?
live there,
What
from
is the
what
troll
I'm
community?
hearing from them, is that, if she goes there and they.
Do you know who's the troll? And Susie, who's Susie? I've seen Susie in my chat before.
And whoever put up the
Who
money to
is
that
Susie?
bond
Who is
will then
admitting
owe
content at me?
$2,000
Aiming content at you at the moment. Really, Martin?
Because they put up like 2,000.
You've been told Boyd
So
is a
it'd be like
troll
17,900
community?
and
Oh.
something that they would have to
Really?
put up for the rest of the
Interesting.
20,000 bond. She violated it as soon as she went live and met.
It's boring, isn't it?
Oh, thank you. Gone Girl gifted 10 memberships. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Make sure you thank Gone Girl for your membership. That was very nice. In Tennessee, each.
Oh, I'm also going to end this now. Now.
No, I'm not saying it applies to anyone on this panel. I'm saying that,
No.
yeah, you know, we do have a lot of hate thrown out there online. And I think that's to do with
who the person who's thrown out there, the dissatisfaction of their own lives. Would you agree, Carol?
Yeah,
Well, I do have a friend who, yeah, sorry, I've been distracted for a little while, but that's because I've had to correct a bunch of shit that a friend of mine just.
I'm going to end this, guys. Thank you very much for joining
Whole bunch
me.
of messages.
What's that?
A
short? How do I click it? Let me go into the chat quickly.
So yeah, maybe that was relevant.
Yeah, but if it's music, I'm going to get blocked. I can't watch
well,
music.
okay, let's take that in isolation.
Is it a Team Rose short? A short where Susie is warning Rose about me. Oh, really? Oh, interesting. Let's look at that quickly.
Oh, I mean, yeah, not really, but these days it has become that. And I'm seeing it, I guess, from both sides, but I'm noticing it particularly from the right.
Well, I'm not saying level.
Should just done it the other way.
That would literally be taking sides, wouldn't it?
Literally.
Yes.
Literally.
But,
It's easier that way. Just put the volume down. Otherwise it's going to... There. Is it off? Yes. Okay. YouTube Shorts. Put the volume up again. See what you think. I will. Definitely. Did you look already? Sorry, my internet is up to... Oh no. Really looks scary. Oh, put the volume up. Oh, come on.
Hello, Team Rose. I just want to say, don't let Martin take your panel over. I think he's trying to destroy you.
Oh,
You
wackadoodle.
need to be really careful. That's why he blocks everybody when you're live.
Oh, she's the one
Hello,
causing the
Team
shit.
Rose. I just want to say, don't let Martin take your panel over. I think he's trying to destroy you. You need to be really careful. That's why he blocks everybody when you're live. Hello, Team Rose. I just want to say, don't let Martin take your panel over. I think he's trying to destroy you.
Everybody's
You need to
pulling
be
a
really
Team
careful.
Rose on
That's why
everybody
he blocks
else.
everybody when you're live.
This is all too funny. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lordy, lordy, Lord. Come on. Do it. You can do it. Oh, anyway. I've not seen you take over Rose's channel. No, nobody can take over Rose's channel, but she's being tongue-in-cheek. She's trying to start a shitty kakaka. She's stirring. Why does it do this shit to me? Oh, one day when I'm rich, then I'll throw all the tech into the pool. There we go. Now everybody can see. You know, you learn everything from the best. Indeed. I hit 48 minutes. That's the end of the show. A short where Susie is warning Team Rose about me. Do you think she makes her dog sit up at the table for the meal? No, man. When you live on your own, your dog becomes your partner, darling. You just learned about love. I've not seen you take over Rose's channel yet, MJD says. Rose talks over everyone. She was screaming at Martin. Yes, at you, Martin. Martin says, her precious short, she offers Rose her advice, yes. Like an emperor, Palpatine. Like Emperor Palpatine. Oh, it's a terrible situation because you are nothing without your haters and your protractors and your ops and your comics. It's your comics that make you strong. Darth Susie, I call her. It's your comics that make you stronger. It's your ops that make you stronger. They go away. You don't have to destroy them. You don't have to completely destroy them. It's part of life. These are what I'm thinking is that Team Rose thinks that everybody is her subjects and players on the stage of her life, and if somebody steps out of character, then she has to tell them, you're not doing the right thing. She thinks you don't know what it is. And seeks no compromise. It's no compromise. It's just, there's what you call it, dead on arrival. It's over. There's no compromise. There's no truce. There's no white flag above my door. Na, 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 na. What's that Dido song? There will be no white flag above my door. Dido, white flag above my door. Lyrics. Yes, but I never remember songs. A spell was cast on me as a young child, and that's why I cannot read or remember lyrics. I know you think that I shouldn't still love you or tell you that, but if I didn't say it well, I'd still have felt it. Where's the sense in that? I promise I'm not trying to make your life harder. I can't get the tune in my head. Or return to where we were. But I will go with this ship, and I won't put my hands up and surrender. There will be no white flag above my door. I'm in love. No ways will be. I know I left too much mess and destruction to come back ever again. And I caused nothing but trouble. I understand if you can't talk to me again. And if you live by the rules of it's over, then I'm sure that makes sense. But I will go down with this ship, and I won't put my hands up and surrender. There will be no white flag above my door. I'm in love, no ways will be. And when we meet, which I'm sure we will, all that was there will be there still. I'll let it pass on my tongue, and you will think that I've moved on, and I will go down with this ship, and I won't put my hands up and surrender. There will be no white flag above my door. I'm in love and always will be. And I will go down with this ship, but I won't put my hands up and surrender. There will be no white flag above my door. I'm in love and always will be. Okay, as soon as you said that. I can't play, then I lose monetization if I play the music. So it's, what's it called? It's called, sings along. No, it's called, because it's called, Manapatapia, isn't it? No. Sorry. Can I start again, please? Red Hot Chili Peppers. The drugs don't work. No, man, no, that's the wrong one.
Wikipedia. The Red Hot Chili Peppers are an American rock band formed in Los Angeles in 1982, comprising vocalist Anthony Kiedis, bassist Flea, drummer Chad Smith, and guitarist.
So you're stuck with me. Last song. Remember to hit the thing, so. How long will I slide? Separate my side. I don't believe it's bad. Slit my throat, it's all over. I heard my voice through the photograph. I thought it up and I brought up the past. Once you know you can never go back, it gotta take it on the other side. Well, centuries are what we meant to be. A cemetery where I marry the sea. A stranger thing could never change my mind. I gotta take it on the other side. Take it on the other side. Take it on, take it on. Pour my life in a pepper cup. This ashtray's full, I'm spilling my guts. So she wanna know, am I still a slut? I've gotta take it on the other side. A scarlet starlet and she's in my bed. A candidate for soulmate bled. Push my trigger and pull the thread. I gotta take it on the other side. Take it on the other side. Take it on. Take it on. How long will I slide? Separate my side. I don't believe it's bad. Slit my throat, it's all I ever. Turn me on, take me for a ride. Burn me out, leave me on the other side. I tell it that it's not my friend. I tear it down, and then it's born again. How long will I slide? Separate my side. I don't. Slit my throat, it's all I ever had. That's the end of the show. Ho, 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 it's Christmas time. It's coming in time, so let's just be forgiving and happy and give a little bit of grace. That just woke me up. Hello! Good. It was the idea. I've done my hours due for you. I hope you enjoyed it. The time now is 13:25, and the temperature being hot, very hot. It's getting hot. Stop it. Stop singing. Enough of that. Enough. Oh, this phone. Please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The temperature now is 28 degrees Celsius. 28 in Fahrenheit for Mary Jane Doe, please. No. 28 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit.
28 degrees Celsius is 82.4 degrees Fahrenheit.
You have frost, not snow. I think it's snowing everywhere in the north. It's freezing cold. I saw snow, people posting snow everywhere. It's nice and hot over here. Oh, stay warm, Lord Martin, please. Do the 5-knuckle shuffle and you should stay warm. It's an easy way to stay warm always. And you down south, so then you're luckier. Although you get that Gulf Stream from the Caribbean. Thank you for joining me, guys. Laters, Gators, from the Shire of Devon. Lord Martin is freezing his little titties off. Toshi, thank you very much. MJD, I think she's out already. She's doing her thing. She wanted to go and see who was chatting in LIONESE. According to me. Laters, Gators, ciao for now. Till scenes. Remember, life gets tougher, but we get smarter together. And if we try a little bit harder, it does get better. You are the light at the end of my tunnel. Hit the little bell for more notifications. I thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. It truly helps the planet out. Yes, it's very good for the planet, indeed. And to Team Rose, I love you, but I don't like you right now still. But anyway, we must spread the love for them to, you give first to receive later. Yes, that's how it works. Ciao for now. Tot ziens. Till next time. Be good or be good at it. Tra-la-la-la.